Hi everybody, if this is your very first time here, welcome. If you landed here by chance, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. You may like it, give it a chance. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you all here with me. As you might have seen on the title of this video and as well as on the thumbnail, today I'm talking about Rouge by Lataffa. This is my second ever fragrance on this channel by Lataffa. And I have the box here to show you in case you go online you recognize it. So here it is. Here it says I am white, right in the middle there it says Ana Abiyedh, and down below it says Lataffa Rouge, or Rouge as the French would say. If I take the box out, you will see it's red and very glossy. It goes with the name. And you know what? I've realized that Lataffa does like glossiness and bling blings, and you will see throughout this presentation, so stay tuned. So here it is. So if you go online you will now recognize the box. And now I have here for you the bottle. And when I said about the bling blings, look at the cup here. It is red to go with the name Rouge, but also you have these little stones, and they are to remind us or to make us believe they are diamonds, but of course you know they're not. Nevertheless, they look good, don't they? They do, certainly. And then we have the bottle, which is simple but charming. Down here you see how much glass it has, and it is heavy for that reason. If I hold from the cap, let's see if it holds. Yeah, it does. It does hold. It does not have that click mechanism that I like very much, but it holds quite well. So yes, it's quite firm. I can hold there, shake up and down, side to side. It does not fall off. Perfect. I like it. Now let's talk about the juice, because the box, the bottle, the cup, everything can be perfect, can be beautiful, can catch our eyes. However, if the fragrance isn't right, so then nothing else works. So let's talk about it. But let me tell you this, before we go into the cologne itself, please be kind with me, because you might even want to send me some kind of messages grilling me, which I'm fine with, because I am really someone who believes in freedom of speech, and I have received in the past some very grilling messages, and I like reading all the messages I receive, and I also like replying to all of them, even if it takes a couple of days, because I do work full-time, but certainly I will reply to you, and I do it myself. Well, but have said all that, I feel that many of you out there will really dislike me today, because this fragrance is a conundrum to me, and I've been trying it, I've been testing it, I have done everything that I can do and I should have done to see how good it is, how far the longevity goes. I went far and beyond what I think many would do. But folks, I have to tell you straight away that I really don't like this fragrance. Nevertheless, you have to try it on to find out for yourself whether you like it or not, whether a product is, a fragrance is for you or not. So I put myself through this and it was quite painful. I even had headaches. I'll tell you why. Stay tuned, okay? Don't get so angry, don't go anywhere. I'll tell you why. Anyway, if I take it off, I'll spray here in the air. Here you go. The sprayer is very good, but the fragrance still is a conundrum to me. I'm still trying to find out exactly what they've put here that does not agree with my nose, with my brain, with my sense of smell. Trying to understand why my brain would not accept this fragrance, I went to 3 different websites to see the notes, to find out why. Because when notes are put together, you have something else. It's just like when you have many instruments together. Separately, they have one sound, but then when you put them together, they have a symphony, a melody, which you may or may not like. In this case, I still don't know what kind of instruments they put here, but certainly I don't like the melody that's coming out of it. Anyway, I visited 3 websites. First of all, Fragrantica. Fragrantica, it says exactly this. Top notes are Nashi pear, kumquat and bergamot. Middle notes are caramel and geranium. Base notes are ambergris, musk and oak moss. When I read that, I felt like it wasn't quite right because I really cannot smell what they are saying. Yes, I can smell it straight away, citrusy. That is what is very clear right from the beginning. And by the way, when you spray it, like I did something that was wrong, and I'll tell you right away so you don't do the same thing. I sprayed it on me, just like that. I got here and I sprayed and I went to sniff it straight away. Don't do that, because there's a lot of alcohol here and I almost burnt my nostrils. But then I was like, I can't recognize anything here. It's something that I don't like here, I need to find out. So I visited another website, and that was DXB. And on that website it says, top notes opens the fragrance warm and spicy with bitter almonds and saffron. The middle notes forms jasmine and cedar, followed by musk, wood and ambergris in the base. And that's strange because there's nothing there mentioning caramel and geranium. Also, they mentioned saffron, but Fragrantica does not mention saffron, nor cedar, and other notes that DXB mentions. So then I was even more confused. That was when I decided to go to another website, Notino, or Notino. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that website's name. If you do, please let me know, because each day is a learning day, right? Very good. So I went to Notino, and on there they say this. Top notes, pear, kumquat, bergamot. Middle notes, geranium, cardamom, coriander. Base notes, ambergris, suede, Tahitian vetiver. Folks, I was even more confused when I read that. Yes, they do mention the three fruits mentioned on Fragrantica's website, pear, kumquat, and bergamot. But when it goes to the middle notes and base notes, it also changes, and I was confused, and I'm still confused as to why. Anyway, so then I went to Lataffa's website trying to find out exactly what they had put inside this bottle here. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything there. Very sad, because I'm still very confused. However, all the three websites agreed on one note only, and that is ambergris at the base note. And that's it. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I am to believe that Fragrantica might be more correct, because I don't like caramel smell in my fragrances because it has a sickly smell. It's quite pungent, and when I smell this fragrance, I can smell the citrusy, like I said before, and also there is a sweetness that I dislike. And geranium, although I like the flower itself, I don't like the smell of that flower, at least in my fragrances. So therefore, I believe that Fragrantica might be the most correct one. However, though, had said that, I don't know if you paid attention, but Fragrantica did not give me any wood note in their description. So how can they say it is woody if there's no wood in it? Maybe ambergris, oak moss and musk helps to give a more woody-like smell, although to my nose these notes, they help to give that earthy smell, which I also like. I am very puzzled by these fragrances still. It is a kind of odd, funny, strange scent that I get from this fragrance. I don't like it, I don't recommend it, I will not carry on wearing it. I just wore it just because I wanted to find out for myself whether I would enjoy it, and also because I was testing its longevity. So far, Lataffa has given us great longevity. It lasts for about 9 hours, 10 hours even. I had to wash my arm and my hand after a while because the smell really wasn't for me and it was giving me headache a bit. So perhaps the longevity would go further. If you do like this fragrance, please let me know. And if you haven't yet experienced it, go ahead, buy it. It's not expensive at all. I just paid about £20. And if you enjoy it, let me know why. And if you tried it already and if you didn't like it, tell me why. Do you agree with me? Are you still puzzled by the notes and why it's not good for you? Please let me know. But now, if it's your first time here, you might not know, but I've been trying to wake up the YouTube algorithm and have the fair chance to grow here on this platform. If you want to help me out, please hit that like icon, and then let's try to wake up that algorithm so then I can share many more reviews of many more fragrances here with you and many more people. And now, do you remember that I told you that I reviewed a sad fragrance also by Lataffa? That was my very first Lataffa fragrance. I was very angry with many YouTubers and big YouTubers. If you want to know why, here it is for you to watch and let me know what you think. And also, do you remember that I told you that I was grilled by some of my great viewers because of my review on two well-known fragrances? If you want to know why they were angry with me, here there are the videos for you to watch, so we have plenty options here, so I better go and give you time to go there and watch them. So I hope to see you there. But until then, goodbye